Here are 20 things that you may not know about RVs that's gonna help you find the best RV for you and your family. Your RV purchase is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to RVing. There are so many additional things that you can do to your RV, like how about wheels, tires, a bumper, steps, and even suspension. We own RVs for miles per gallon, not miles per gallon, so you're gonna wanna budget accordingly. When considering your first motorhome purchase, I would definitely recommend you drive the different types of motorhomes, like a Class A, a Class B, or even a Class C like this to find out which one you're gonna feel most comfortable behind the wheel. One of the most popular motorhomes out there is going to be the Class C motorhome, and they're going to be on a Ford chassis, either an E350 or E450 chassis. Now here's the big problem is a lot of these motorhomes suffer from excessive sway or wandering on the road. So you may want to consider looking into upgrades that you can do to your suspension from a company like WeldTec Designs. Most Class Cs don't come with a spare tire, and as I look under here and search for it, I find there is nothing under there. So you're going to need to plan accordingly. Class C motorhomes come with this cap in the front of it that are great for sleeping or storage. However, in my professional opinion, I prefer this one-piece cap over a several-piece cap like this, which is actually made of 5 different pieces to prevent the potential of leaking in the front due to water damage. RV beds are typically unique sizes, so sometimes finding a replacement for them can be quite difficult. When finding that perfect RV, you're definitely going to want to take a look at the bathroom. Even sit at the toilet and make sure that it's going to fit you good, because you would hate to not be able to do your business. Owning an RV is much like owning a house. You're gonna have to buy a ton of stuff to go in it. Things to consider like a broom and dustpan, maybe even a full-size broom, all-purpose cleaners, glass cleaners, dish soap, maybe even a TV and a DVD player to go in it. Owning an RV is completely different than owning a house when it comes to the tanks in the RV that are going to hold the sink water, or a different tank that's going to hold the toilet water. You will have to dump those maybe just after a couple of days, and it does have a monitoring system that you can come up here and check. This one's completely empty, so I got a couple days to go, but make sure you keep an eye on that, because I'd hate for you to have a shitty day. Depending on the year of your RV, most ranges look similar to this. However, the older style are going to require a manual lighter in order to light it, where the newer RVs are going to come with an igniter where you simply turn it to ignite the burner. Something to consider when you're looking for your new RV. When owning a motorhome, you're going to find you're always fixing things or adding things to your motorhome. Like I added this TV on a swivel base in the back. I added these aluminum vent covers from WeldTec Designs that are a lot stronger. I added this butcher block table because the factory table was delaminating. And make sure that your driver's seat is far enough forward if you have a slide, because I've ripped this molding off several times, opening it when the chair gets caught on it. I've also had to add additional screws to the mounting of this frame because it kept falling off the wall. When getting any type of motorhome, you're going to want to make sure that your AC is sufficient for 80 to 90 degree weather. I find that this one AC cools this unit pretty well. Anytime you get over 100 degrees, it completely doesn't cut it. And in this particular RV, we're even gonna upgrade this to make it better. Try to keep the inside of this coach cooler. When it comes to taking a shower in a motorhome, it's not unlimited water, and depending on how much water you have in your tank, you're going to want to be cautious with using it all. Typically for me, I'm going to rinse off, I'm going to turn the water off, wash the body, and then rinse it all off, not letting that water run all the time. Bedroom activities or snoring in a motorhome like this with thin walls or dividers provide absolutely no secrets. Make sure that you check the usable space on your RV with the slides completely in. You may not like the floor plan or maybe completely love it, and you're definitely going to love it when the slides are out. Most factory shocks on the Class C motorhome aren't going to give you the most favorable ride. If you want a really nice ride out of your RV, considering upgrading to a Fox shock like this. Class C RVs are going to come with a leaf spring in the rear of it. Most of them sit flat like this, and under load they sit completely negative. However, a true set of leaf springs should look just like this. And this is what it looks like on the RV. All tires age out in 5 to 7 years, and although they may have a ton of tread, you're going to want to check the date code on your tire, and you can see that it's right here. The last two numbers 25, these are gonna be good to go for quite some time. Clearance is always an issue on a Class C motorhome. You may wanna consider doing an RV suspension upgrade from WeldTec Designs to get you over those bumps and dips. There you go, there is a bunch of things that you may not have known about RVing. I hope this video was informative and is going to help you on your buying process for your next RV. Make sure you guys do your due diligence before buying an RV, and if you're gonna buy a used RV, always have an RV inspection done. I'm Big J from Big J's RV Review, and I look forward to seeing you guys out on the trail.